To me, the true face of Star Wars has got to be Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one of the biggest questions of all is exactly how will J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio implement a lot of prequel trilogy continuity into this film? That's one of the big questions right now by a lot of fans around the world. Now, if we look at the character of Kylo Ren, we do know that he's a conflicted character, just like his grandfather Anakin Skywalker was in Revenge of the Sith. Now, with Episode 9 these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which specifically has all to do with Kylo Ren and Anakin Skywalker. Specifically, a description of Kylo Ren inside of a cave that resembles the one on Ahch-To. However, this one has glowing orbs floating inside of it. Kylo is walking up a set of stone steps until in the distance, an apparition of Anakin Skywalker appears. This version of Anakin appears how he did on Mustafar before Obi-Wan and Padme's arrival, with the hood over his head and yellow eyes. This implies Anakin is a hybrid Force ghost, a mix between Anakin and Vader. This could be a dark side cave sequence similar to what Luke went through on Dagobah. Now, the Anakin figure wields a red lightsaber. However, unlike with Luke, the Vision does not engage in a fight and simply walks away, leading Kylo Ren to follow the figure only for Kylo to be led to a place full of Sith relics and Sith artifacts. Now, I wanted to go over the last part for sure. Now, the Sith relics and Sith artifacts being a part of Episode 9 is something that we have actually been hearing about these past couple of months or so. And with that being said, you know, when it comes to all the different Sith artifacts and the Sith relics, you know, that can range from, you know, weapons to holocrons to many different belongings to different Sith Lords from the past in the Star Wars universe. So, who knows what Kylo Ren could get his hands on by the Anakin Skywalker hybrid Force ghost, leading him through what appears to be this dark side cave. Now, I don't know if you guys knew this, but J.J. Abrams originally had this idea in The Force Awakens of introducing Anakin Skywalker into the movie as a mix between both Anakin and Vader. Now, that ultimately did not make it to the final cut of the movie and was ultimately scrapped. So it seems like that Disney, Lucasfilm, JJ, and crew, they are really trying their absolute hardest in order to bring in a lot of nostalgia while also adding new elements to that nostalgia. So, in this scenario, it would be Anakin Skywalker, but a different type of Anakin that we have never seen before. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever read the dictionary, or, you know, the visual dictionary, The Force Awakens, the art book, if you will. There's a lot of stuff in there, and one of which was all about that Anakin hybrid Force ghost. And I don't know about you guys, but I honestly really do like it. I think it's a really cool concept. I think that there's something very unique about it that could honestly bring something new to the table here when it comes to the concept of Force ghosts, of a light side and dark side user. So, like I say, this sounds like it's a dark side cave because this cave leads to what may very well be a Sith temple full of relics and artifacts that once belonged to ancient Sith lords. Now, could this be how Kylo Ren gets a new lightsaber? Could it be how he gets a new helmet, perhaps? Could it also be how he actually gains more knowledge about the dark side itself? And that's exactly what JJ and Chris Terrio mean by taking Kylo Ren down a darker path in this movie. Now, that's one interesting factor for sure. Now, like they say, like grandfather, like grandson in the Star Wars way, right? You know, you have Anakin Skywalker, who is pretty much a direct mirror image of Kylo Ren / Ben Solo. These two characters are very much alike. So, we can experience certain very, you know, similar, I guess you could say, paths for these characters. Now, I believe that they're going to do something different with Kylo a bit in order to kind of make it a little bit more original. I think that when it comes to Kylo's redemption arc, it's not going to be quite like Darth Vader's. In fact, I think it may very well turn out to be something completely different where maybe Kylo Ren just sacrifices himself out of the blue and dies right on the spot. Whereas, you know, in Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader did something similar, but he was at least alive moments before his death with one of the other heroes, Luke Skywalker, his son. So, back to the Anakin Force Ghost, you know, the actual hybrid Force Ghost. Seems like JJ is trying his very best to bring this back into Episode 9. How would you guys feel about a hybrid Force Ghost? Do you guys like the idea? Do you hate the idea? I know that there's a big, mixed bag on this because a lot of people are not quite sure about it. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.